Olivia, thank you for being here. I was thinking about what are the characters that people think about the most in Romeo and Juliet, but also Benvolio and Mercutio are like usually steal the show a lot of times. And they were important to me, but I wanted to do something different and dive deeper into Lady Capulet and the nurse and Juliet. And I think that we still honored the characters of Benvolio and Mercutio. We cut your dad. Yeah, we gave a lot of those lines to Lady Capulet, and I loved how she ran with it. And I wanted to hear your perspective. Playing Juliet, what was it like being a part of a more female-dominated version of Romeo and Juliet?
I think it felt amazingly natural and right. I think probably in a lot of ways because there tends to be like 4 men to any 1 female in Shakespeare's plays. Even in terms of like bodies on stage, it felt really good to like shift that balance. Well, she's Juliet, so she's this like, like 2-dimensional
pretty
portrayal
face
of a girl, and like the freedom to like let her be like funny and let her be decisive and let her be like angry and frustrated and less than the box that we consider her being in because Juliet was so freeing. I think that was really the key that like unlocked the rest of that process for me. That made it like night and day more possible. And also I feel like those actors brought so much to the table. I think Catherine did an extraordinary job with Lady Capulet and was able to occupy really viscerally the extremes of like good nurturing and also like real violence which exists in women, and we don't always allow them to exist in the same person. Not to mention like the relationship between like a mother and daughter is like complicated. What you did with Benvolio also added such like care and heart to this friendship between Romeo and Benvolio. I think the show felt more rich and the loss felt so much deeper as things spiral away from comedy into real tragedy.
Yes. I know it's very big shoes to fill. There's been a lot of famous directors that have told that story really well. So I was intimidated going into directing Romeo and Juliet because I thought, how can I do it in a way that's not the same way other people have done it? And that kind of trapped me a little bit. I wanted to think outside the box and bring out something different in the piece. But then I kind of let myself go from that pressure and just thought about the beautiful space we had to create in and the beautiful people that I knew were auditioning that would bring their own truths to the story really well. And that's kind of how I approached freeing myself from the pressures of what Romeo and Juliet needs to be.